Alright, what's up guys? So today we're going to be putting this engine back into the Vatty.
Yep, so we still need to bolt the transmission up. There's fluid still in the transmission, so we just need to drain it out. And then yeah, put it in.
Alright.
So what we're going to do is just lift this up, drain the fluid out, and then we need to bolt the transmission up. There's still some nuts that need to be bolted on. This is going to be saving my legs when I'm hitting those 9,000 RPM.
Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good idea, I think.
Don't want that clutch and flywheel flying through the car. So
what's the first step? Lift it up?
Lift it up, yeah.
Alright.
I might go find a bucket to put underneath it.
What are we bolting?
Hey?
What are we bolting up?
The transmission.
Oh yeah.
Because you know where I have the shield here?
Hmm.
I need like a nut on the end here, just to hold everything in place. Yeah. Probably a good idea that's actually secured. Going around the garage finding a nut.
Nut.
No nut.
Alright, so what's next?
Okay, so the engine's ready to go in now. We've bolted up the transmission. For those of you that don't know, this is actually the second time we're doing this, so hopefully we don't have to pull it out again. What we learned from the first time, this is a pro tip, if you're leaving the AC in, you want to put all the bolts in for the air conditioning in because they're too long to get between the body and the engine of the car, so put them in the AC first. There's 4 of them. There's 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And I'm just gonna kind of like hook it out the way for now while we need some zip ties or something to
Yeah, maybe.
hide it somewhere. Hopefully this still works when we start
Oh,
the car up.
Oh shit.
Might have to regas it or something. Position it so it's like, you know, like that.
Yeah.
And then we jack the car up.
Yeah.
And then lower the engine down, and then lower the car down. Yeah, I think I fucked up a little bit. The positioning of this hoist is not in the middle, so the engine's on a bit of a lean. But I think what we're going to do now is just jack up the car, and that way we can kind of get the height to, I guess, tilt the tranny in first, and then, yeah, I don't know, just see how it goes.
Yeah.
We haven't really done this before, so fucking just winging it.
We've taken it out.
Yeah, I think that's the easy part there. You just
Yeah, probably.
rip it out.
Alright. So the engine's mostly in. We spilled a lot of
tranny fluid, unfortunately. Going to be crawling in that in a second, so
have fun with that.
thanks, man. Yeah, should we just finish this off, man?
Yeah.
I can slap it in. We got some. I don't know if you've seen, but we've got solid engine mounts down there. Just because of the size of our turbo, we don't want that much movement in the engine, because we'll have like, I guess like 5 mil of clearance here and on the body, so we don't want any movement there.
Nope.
Yeah, slap it in.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, hey mate. How you doing up there?
Not pretty good.
Oh, so just trying to take the starter motor out because it's catching on our subframe.
Yeah, better
Got
off.
the tranny kind of sitting on my chest a little bit. But, covered in transmission fluid, which is cooling me down a little bit, which is quite nice. Looks like I've fisted an alien. Covered in green transmission fluid. Bolt's almost out. Fuck. I hope it doesn't go on my face. Hey, yo, ho, ho. There we go. And she's out, fish. Ah! Fish needs to come up. Fuck. It's caught on the subframe. We're good. I'm gonna lift them up. Fuck. Can you lift it up? The engine?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yes. Nice, nice.
Now let's get out of here. I feel a little bit claustrophobic, to be honest. Yeah, boy, that's one mount on.
Put a bolt through it? Not on yet?
Yeah, I will. Oh, fuck. You want it this loose?
Yeah, just sort of.
Alright, engine is finally in. We just had to, honestly went to hell and back to get it in. Had to add another shackle just to support and kind of even out the weight of the engine. One of the bolts for this one here sheared off and snapped while we were trying to drop it in, so that was a bit spooky. But it's finally in. Bloody tired now. Ready to fucking go to bed. Alright.
So I guess we'll continue next part of this in the next video.
Yep. I think what we'll be doing next is just getting the drive shaft in, probably putting the turbo in and all the lines, all the oil and fuel lines. So yeah, it's coming along quite well now.
Alright.
Till next time.
See you guys.